Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our social media webinar brought to you by TicketForce. We are TicketForce's marketing team, Serendipity Consulting, and we are very excited to share some great information about how you can use Foursquare to sell more tickets. If at any point during today's webinar you have a question or comment for us, please feel free to send us a tweet to @TicketForce with the hashtag #TFC webinar, and we'll be more than happy to answer questions as we can. So today we'll begin by covering the basics of Foursquare. If you already know the basics, just hang tight and we'll get into the details later. By the end of this webinar, you should know everything necessary to successfully use Foursquare to bring in new customers, promote your events, and ultimately sell more tickets. So let's begin. What exactly is Foursquare, you ask? Foursquare is a mobile app that can be downloaded for free on a smartphone. Foursquare allows users to check in to places that they visit, similar to Facebook check-ins. However, when a user checks in to a place on Foursquare, they will be able to see if any of their friends have been there, view any recommendations by others, and see special offers from the actual business, and much more. Wouldn't you love your customers to share their experience and check in when they visit your organization? Foursquare allows you to do just that. It's a great platform. Allowing users to check into your organization and share their check-ins with their friends is the easiest and fastest way to create buzz in the Foursquare world. And most importantly, create buzz for your organization. If you've never used Foursquare before, you're probably wondering how Foursquare can determine what your businesses and organizations are nearby. Well, Foursquare uses the GPS on all smartphones to determine a user's location and a list of all the places nearby. When a user checks into one of these places, Foursquare tracks whether it's their first time or whether it's a repeat visit. Badges can be earned as a user continues to check in to more places. It's kind of like rewards for checking in. We will also discuss these in more detail later in the webinar. Now we're going to show you a quick video on how Foursquare works from a customer's perspective.
How to unlock your world with Foursquare. Wish you were more aware of all the incredible things around you? With Foursquare, you can unlock your world and find happiness just around the corner. You will need Foursquare, a cell phone, and a passion for exploration. Step 1. Download the Foursquare app to your cell phone and instantly link to your address book, Facebook, and Twitter accounts to discover where your friends are hanging out. See if they're near you by looking at where they've recently checked in. If your phone doesn't have internet access and you live in the US, you can use Foursquare via text message. Step 2. Tell your friends where you are by checking in at one of the thousands of places Foursquare lists automatically based on your GPS location. Leave tips on special features you find around town and don't skimp on the details. Inside information is one of Foursquare's best features. If the place you're at isn't listed, you can add it to Foursquare. Step 3. Check out tips from your friends and from the hundreds of thousands of other users. Find recommendations on your specific location or suggestions for things to do or avoid nearby. Step 4. The more you use Foursquare, the more you'll get out of it. Unlock badges and earn points based on where, when, and how often you check in. See how many you can rack up in any given month and check out your stats at Foursquare.com. Step 5. Check in at a location more than anyone else and become the mayor. You don't get a key to the city, but you might get rewards from certain businesses just for being a loyal customer. Even if you're not the mayor, look out for specials offered to Foursquare users. Step 6. Use Foursquare wherever you go, in museums, at airports, on public transportation, during concerts. You never know when you might come across a little play of serendipity.
So now that you have an idea how customers use Foursquare to interact with businesses, we can start to discuss how your organization will be able to use Foursquare to bring in more customers and ultimately sell more tickets.
And since that video was a bit of a whirlwind, we're going to make sure we take you step by step through the process so that you can fully understand how to use Foursquare for your organization. During the video you just watched, there may have been some language you were unfamiliar with. We're now going to explain some of the commonly used lingo that you will need to know in order to properly navigate Foursquare. We promise that being familiar with these terms will make using Foursquare for your organization much easier. Now might be a good time to grab a pen and paper and start taking notes. The first term we have for you is the most popular term you will hear when referring to Foursquare. This term is check-in. So what exactly is a check-in, you ask? A check-in occurs when a person opens the Foursquare app on their phone and shares that they are physically at a business or organization by clicking the check-in button you see in the screenshot. The next term we will cover is claim. Claiming is the process that allows business owners or their marketing teams to prove ownership in order to update a listing and offer customers special deals. It is extremely important to claim your business or organization, so we will explain that in more detail in our how-to section. In this screenshot, you will see an example of the first step taken to claim a business. Next, Foursquare has something called badges that Foursquare users can earn by checking into places. You saw this in the video, and badges are basically just a digital reward a user can earn for their check-ins. Some badges can be earned for returning to a specific location several times, whereas others are earned for visiting several businesses in the same category, such as music venues. The options are endless. When a user earns a badge, it alerts them and will share to any of the social networks that they have linked to their Foursquare account.
It's kind of like when you earn patches in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. There's nothing truly to receive behind it, but it's the honor of having the badge on your account.
To create more hype, Foursquare took badges one step further with our next term, mayor. The mayor of a Foursquare listing is the person who has the most check-ins at a specific location. The title of mayor promotes competition between Foursquare users and makes everyone want to check in the most to win the title. How does this work, you ask? Foursquare tracks the number of times people check into places. The person who has the most check-ins at one particular organization becomes the mayor. If they don't check in for a while and someone else exceeds their check-ins, that person will steal the mayorship. This sense of rivalry is fun for customers and business owners alike.
It's really fun because I've been the mayor of a couple different places, and once someone else takes over your mayorship, you actually get a text message that says you've been ousted as the mayor. So it gets that friendly competition going on, so you want to go back and redeem your mayorship.
And also, we will talk about this more later, but there are a lot of great specials that some businesses and organizations will offer the mayor. So say you're the mayor of some concert hall or something and you get free drinks every time you go. There's all kinds of great incentives for being the mayor. Now, to create more hype and excitement for users to check in everywhere they go, Foursquare also has a specials feature. Specials are an incentive for Foursquare users to go check in at a new spot or even revisit their favorite hangout. Foursquare specials are intended for businesses and organizations to use to incentivize new customers and previous ones to visit them. Some organizations even display a Foursquare sign on their door or window, letting users know that there is a special at that particular location. Specials can include anything from a free beer for the first check-in to 10% off a future ticket purchase. Some Foursquare users use Foursquare solely for the awesome specials.
I know I do. So let's talk about some quick stats for Foursquare, just in case you're not sold on Foursquare. Allow us to provide you with these amazing stats that will have you talking out your phone and downloading the Foursquare app before we have even finished the webinar. So Foursquare has over 30 million users, up to 20 million from 2011. Foursquare's population is growing rapidly. By simply creating an account, you open up your organization to a very large group of people. There have been over 3 billion check-ins on Foursquare. So allow your customers, existing and potential, to find you in the Foursquare world. Foursquare was even featured on CNN. We'll show you this quick video to see how they found out about the app.
Hey everybody, it's Doug Gross with the CNN.com tech team reporting on Foursquare. Now, Foursquare is a mobile application that's designed to let you explore your surroundings, connect with friends, and discover cool stuff to do in your city. And here's my big secret. I'm a little bit of a newbie to all this. I want to introduce you to somebody who's got a little more experience than I do.
I'm Topher Cohan, and I am the mayor of CNN.com News.
We're in this parking deck because it's the pigeon pit. Since I'm relatively new, this is where I park. Because of that, I check in every day, so I am now the mayor of the pigeon pit. The thing about this is that it's a location-based application. So everywhere you go, theoretically, you should check in because it uses the GPS on your phone. The check-in process is really simple. Once the app is launched, it'll find places around you. Then once you find a place, you go, look, there it is.
The pigeon pit.
The pigeon pit. You click it, it says there you are, check in, and done. Look, I'm the mayor of the pigeon pit.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. And that's really what it's all about. It's just about kind of having some fun. I'm also the mayor of lots of really cool places. So look, Doug, one of the other great things about Foursquare is that when you're someplace new or someplace you really don't know really well, you can log into the tips page. And you can see tips from the area you're around. And it's not just from your friends. It's from anybody. So the best places to eat, where to park, cool things to do that you wouldn't know just by being there. I mean, if you look at yours, there's some really great stuff on this.
Got a bunch for the Tabernacle, which is a great local music venue. Lots of people like it.
Yeah, and it tells you when the best time to get in line to get your coffee, where the best, if you're here, you got to make sure you get grilled cheese and that kind of stuff. This is a really great feature if you're in a new city.
Yep.
And that's what's really cool about it.
Okay, so we check back in safely in your domain here at CNN.com's newsroom. Tell me real quick about the badges. That's basically an icon you get for doing different stuff in the game, right?
Exactly what it is. So the ways that Foursquare, the application, kind of rewards you for doing things. Some of them are simple as it's your first check-in if you're a newbie. Some of those are, how many times you checked in. Some of them are kind of funny, like overshare. You checked in too many times in a row. Super users. There's one for far, far away if you're in New York, and it's the thank you for checking in above 59th Street.
Very brave. Very brave.
Very brave, exactly. My personal favorite is the I'm on a boat.
Which you earned?
I earned, but I was nowhere near a boat, so I'm not really sure why I got it. But it's great. It's a funny one. That's the whole thing. It really is funny. And there's some I don't have, here's a great, Gossip Girl and Animal House. I assume you get that for checking in a frat house. And then there's one called Douchebag.
And what do you do for douchebag?
I have no idea because I'm not a douchebag.
So you'll see this video really shows how users get excited to check in on places and really earn those badges. So you probably even just heard some of that special lingo we just reviewed. Keep it in mind for us to talk about it later. So also, 1 in 5 Twitter users are on Foursquare. With more and more people beginning to use Foursquare, it's only a matter of time before the number of Foursquare users begins to match that of Twitter and Facebook. If you haven't already gotten your phone out to download the Foursquare app, we guarantee you will soon. 42% of those who downloaded the Foursquare app use it actively. This proves that Foursquare is here to stay and isn't just an app that goes unused. Many times, people will hear about a cool new app and download it, but never use it. Foursquare is an app that will be downloaded and used over and over again.
I know that Foursquare is definitely one of the apps on my home screen on my iPhone.
Especially to get those specials and rewards. So in Nielsen's social media report in 2012, Foursquare was ranked only behind Facebook, which has 78 million users, and Twitter, which has 23 million users. Foursquare is catching up and catching up fast. So don't be the last to utilize Foursquare and all it has to offer. Reach out to your customers now and let them use Foursquare to spread the word. So Foursquare has listings that populate Instagram. meaning that anytime someone takes a photo on Instagram, if there's a Foursquare listing nearby, they will be able to geotag their photo to show where it was taken. This feature really allows your Foursquare listing to be seen by even more potential customers because of the Instagram integration. By promoting your Foursquare listing on other social networks, your organization will have a greater chance of being seen by new customers.
Now that you know about Foursquare and all of the opportunities that it has to offer, all you need is to learn how to create your own account. Get out a pen and paper and take notes because this is what you don't want to miss. First, you will need to go to foursquare.com/business. Feel free to take some time to explore this page before you continue to make your account. The tabs along the bottom will have some great information to look into. When you are ready to continue creating your account, click the Learn More tab. Next, you will be redirected to an overview on how to connect with your customers. You may also explore this page a little bit before moving on, but when you are finished with this page, click Sign Up. Now, you will need to search your business or organization by entering the name and city it is located in. Click Search. Then, select your organization when it appears in the drop-down menu. Now you will be directed to the Claim Your Business page. As we discussed earlier, this step is extremely important. To proceed, click the box next to I'm the owner or working on behalf of the owner, and I agree to the venue platform terms of use. Then click Get Started. Foursquare then has another step to claiming your organization. This step protects business owners from having a person claim a business that is not theirs. For a small fee, you can complete this process over the phone. You will then enter your phone number, which Foursquare will use to call you from an automated phone system. Once you have entered your phone number, click Call Me Now. Foursquare will then call you from an automated phone system, asking you to verify your identity and then providing you with a 4-digit verification code. Once you receive the code, you will then need to enter it into the Verify field on Foursquare. Once this step is completed, you will have officially claimed your organization on Foursquare. Congratulations! You will then be sent an email from Foursquare for the final confirmation of your account. Go to the Click Here link and complete your new Foursquare business account as directed. Claiming your organization is the most important step when creating your Foursquare account. Claiming your organization is a great way to build out your page in order to engage and reward customers who check in there. Many businesses and organizations are listed on Foursquare, but have not been claimed. It is very important to claim your business so that you can monitor what customers are saying, and most importantly, be able to offer your most loyal customers something great. Claiming your organization also ensures that you are the one updating and managing your account so that no false information is provided.
So now I know we went pretty quick through that. So when we send out this link to the webinar, you can spend some more time and really go through the steps to actually create your account. Now let's talk about, once your account is created, how we're going to use Foursquare to sell more tickets. And like we talked about, Foursquare is a great tool to bring in new customers and also reward existing customers. Here are some very important steps to take to improve your organization's ticket sales. First, don't forget to claim your business. By claiming your business, you will be able to see and analyze the activity your organization is receiving on Foursquare and also offer customers special deals to keep them coming back for more. This step is imperative. Next, make sure to customize your Foursquare listing. You'll also want to start with the basics. Add a phone number, your photo, your website, especially your business hours, and links to all your social media outlets. This is the most important information you can provide to viewers of your page. Make sure these are all easily accessible and 100% accurate. The information you provide should make customers want to check in. So be sure to cross-promote your new Foursquare account onto your other social media outlets. So once your account is created, make sure to post on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all the outlets that you can think about that you have a new Foursquare account, and to make sure to check in. This will get those who follow you on all those other accounts to begin to follow you on Foursquare, or encourage them to create a Foursquare account of their own. Cross-promoting is a great way to grow your fan base and promote your specials. Now we're going to discuss one of the best ways to promote your organization and the events you hold. A great feature that Foursquare offers is the ability to share updates about your organization as well as any specials that you are currently offering. Sharing updates is also a great way to keep your followers in the know about your organization. You can share a fun fact, a photo, or even attach a special that your organization is running. We will discuss specials in a few slides. When you share an update on Foursquare, it will appear when customers view your location, after someone checks in at your location, and even when they're near your location. Isn't geotagging amazing? By sharing a quick update about what is going on in your organization, you can attract Foursquare users who may not have been previously aware of your organization. So creating an update is simple. Just log onto your account, and from the homepage, select the Updates tab. You will then be directed to a new page with a text box. Give an update of what's happening at your organization, and attach a photo or special to make it even more appealing. It's that simple. Now we're going to dive further into specials. The specials feature is really what opens up your organization to more customers. People love giveaways. So the users that only use Foursquare for specials will flock to your location to make them available. Since the specials you offer will be seen by your followers and visitors of Foursquare listing, make them good and appealing. Offer good specials and keep your followers and potential customers engaged and wanting to come back time after time. Specials are an excellent way to encourage new customers to visit you and also show appreciation for your loyal customer base. Foursquare also offers many different specials, so we'll explain a few of them and some different choices now. Specials for new customers include a swarm special, a friend special, a flash special, and a newbie special. These badges will unlock when a customer meets the requirements established by the creator of the special. For example, a check-in special can be created to give a customer $5 off music apparel when attending a concert. Specials for existing customers also include the loyalty special and the mayor special. These are both great ways to reward your loyal customers. The title of mayor can change frequently and has become somewhat of a competition among Foursquare users, which is great for your organization. A great thing to do with Foursquare's specials feature is to set up some type of incentive for regular customers to make Foursquare an account and share their locations with their friends. This will allow your Foursquare account to start off on the right track and encourage people from your loyal customer base to write reviews and check in at your location.
Now we will quickly run through how to create a special of your own. The first step to creating a new special is to log into your account and select the Specials tab. If you haven't created a special before, you will be redirected to the page seen in the screenshot that informs you of Foursquare specials. Proceed by clicking the New Special button. Create a new special button. Next, you will select what type of special you want to offer to your new customers. You can select any of the specials that we discussed earlier. You can also preview what your special will look like to Foursquare users on the phone screen to the right. So here you can decide whether you want to attract new customers or reward existing. Then there's different specials that are listed under each of those categories, and it'll walk you through the process for that. Next, you will decide on when your new special will become unlocked. Will the special unlock when a customer visits you for the first time, or when they visit a specific venue for the first time? Once you've completed this, you can move on to more specific details of your special. The next step is where you can offer a description of your new special and any additional info that you may need to include in your special. Get creative with what you offer so that the special will catch the eye of exploring Foursquare users. Next, you will select the runtime of your new special. You can choose the dates and times of when you want your special to be offered. If you only want it to last for a weekend, you can do that. If you want it to last all through the summer, you can do that as well. A good idea would be to offer specials during your slowest times of the day so that business picks up during those hours. So not only can you choose the dates, you can also choose the exact time. Congratulations, you have created your first special. From this page, you will be able to manage your new and past specials, as well as view the responses you have received from them. You can also reactivate an old special and edit them whenever you please. Along with special offers, Foursquare also offers badges, which are an incentive for users to check in more frequently at a location. Badges are a fun way, as we discussed earlier, to get your customers to check in multiple times. Be sure to encourage your customers to come back and earn a badge. Trust us, becoming the mayor of a business or organization on Foursquare is quite the honor. Make sure to create an award system for the mayor of your organization to encourage users to check in hopes of receiving the cool prizes you offer your mayor. For example, you could offer the mayor of your organization one free ticket a month. Having a really good incentive for becoming the mayor of a location will really create competition and more business for your organization. Think about when a person checks in on Foursquare. It shares their location with their friends on Foursquare and also any of their social networks that are connected to their Foursquare app. So if they have their Foursquare account linked to their Facebook, it's going to share their check-ins with all of their Facebook friends.
Same with Twitter. And sometimes, as you'll see in this picture, users just like the recognition. So if they come to your venue or organization quite often, it would be very cool to do a mayor wall or to have a simple sign like this person is the mayor of this venue at this time. And again, like I said, it's more of a competition, so the recognition to some users is enough.
And this should also be something that you cross-promote. So when you see that you have a new mayor for your organization, you should give them a shout out on Facebook, Twitter, any social media outlets that you use. Also, maybe if you even know them from coming to your venue so much, post a picture of them and really give them a good shout out.
So since there was a lot of information covered in today's webinar, we're going to recap the top 3 most important tips to take away from today. First, be sure to customize your Foursquare listing to match your organization. This is the most important part of the Foursquare account. Check to make sure that all your information, such as your address, phone numbers, business hours, etc., are up to date. Also, make sure that your pictures are an accurate representation of your location. Make sure you're not uploading blurry or distorted photos for your users. This will eliminate any confusion with a Foursquare user when they're viewing your Foursquare listing. If any of the information you provide is incorrect, it could drive potential customers away. Second, cross-promote on your new Foursquare account on all of your social media outlets. Promoting your Foursquare account on all other accounts that you use will help grow your fan base. And ask your current customers and followers to create a Foursquare account of their own to jump on the countless deals that your organization has to offer. Also, be sure to promote within your location by putting up signs in the window or mayor recognitions that show that you're a true participant of Foursquare. Lastly, offer creative specials that will entice potential customers to come visit your location. Be sure to constantly update your information on your account and try to mix it up by offering a new special every month so that customers feel that they're being rewarded.
We hope that the information discussed in today's webinar will help your organization get a jump start with using Foursquare. As always, we will be selecting 2 lucky winners who attended our webinar to win a Starbucks gift card. Be sure to check your email to see if you won. If you have a question about today's webinar, feel free to contact us via Facebook or Twitter. Also, if there is a social media outlet you'd like to see us discuss, send a tweet to @TicketForce. We are open to suggestions.
Thanks, everyone, and have a great day.